Are you ready to make art? Let's first look at the materials we need. You need your pencil, your scissors, a cellulose tape or a clear tape, paint brushes, glue tack, your art book or a paper, your paints. These are acrylic paints. See, I have tubs of paints here. You need a tub of water, tissue. Okay? This tissue is for our brush. Now, what do we need to do first? First, for safety, we need to have an adult with us, our mommy, daddy, or an adult to supervise us because we're going to be dealing with paints and with scissors. So this requires adult supervision. Is your mom and dad there? Is an adult with you today? Great. Now you are ready to start. The first step is for us to write our letter. We will write the first letter of your name. So the first letter of your name, for example, if your name is Muhammad, then you will write the letter M. Now, I'm going to write the letter A for art. The word art begins with the letter A. So I'm going to write a very big letter here. Not a small letter here, not a small letter here. So you will choose which letter you like. You can use any letter. You can use the first letter of your name, the first letter of the name of your sister, any letter that you choose. I will choose the letter A. So I will make a big letter A. A. The next step is to make outline. How do we make outlines? By making a line outside the letter. Outline. So I will create a line here. That's one line. What about this line? I'm going to follow this line and create another outline. Now on this part, I will also create another line. Another line like this and another line like this. And inside, I'll create another line, and another line. And I'm going to connect this one so it's whole. So if you may notice, you need to count 3 lines. How many lines? Yes, 3 lines. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now you have your outline letter. The next step is to use the clear tape. Put some tape onto your letter like this. Cover your letter with a tape. I have pre-cut these tapes. So you need to cover your letter with this clear tape. There, you see? Now it's covered. It's time for me now to get my scissors and cut outside. I'm gonna follow this line. Remember, when holding a scissor, the sharp part of the scissor points away from you. So you don't move around your hand like this when cutting. You move around the paper when you are cutting, okay? Not the scissors, but the paper, so that the pointed tip of the scissors points away from you. Are you ready to cut? Okay. Open, close, following the line. This is the way we cut our letter. Moving the paper around. Cut our letter, cut our letter. This is the way we cut our letter. You see, I'm moving the paper around in our class. Finished. Now I have my nice letter. If you have this inside your artwork, it's okay. You can choose to cut inside with the help of an adult, or you can just leave it like this. As for me, I'm gonna leave it like this. If you're finished with your artwork, with your letter, put it aside. There. We have our letter here. Now, the next step is we will mix our paint. Are you ready to paint? Great. So, do you remember the primary colors? Primary colors are blue, red, and yellow. We only have 3 primary colors. Now, what happens if we mix these colors? What happens if we mix this blue to the red? Do you remember the song? Mixing colors red and blue, red and blue, red and blue. Mixing colors red and blue. What will come? What can we create? What can we mix? What color? That's right, purple. Purple is made. So I have here on my palette the red and a small drop of blue color. So mixing colors red and blue, red and blue, red and blue. Mixing colors red and blue. What colors do we see? Purple. Purple is made. There. Now, you will get a tissue so you can clean the tip of your brush. Squeeze and it's clean. The next step is to make green. What colors do we use to make green? That's right. Mixing blue with yellow. Mixing blue with yellow now. Yellow now. Yellow now. Mixing blue with yellow now. What colors do you see? What color is this? Green is there. Now we are able to mix the color green by using the primary colors blue and yellow. Wipe it off again. Squeeze and pull. Now how to make orange? We mix now the yellow with the red. So we mixing yellow now with red, now with red, now with red. Mixing yellow now with red. What color do we see? What color? Orange, orange, orange. Wipe, pull, and throw away this tissue. Now we have our primary colors. Primary colors are blue, red, and yellow. And we have the secondary colors purple, green, and orange. To create purple, we need the primary colors blue and red. To make green, we need the primary colors blue and yellow. And to make orange, we need the primary colors red and yellow. Now it's time for us to paint. We are creating a pop art artwork, just like Jasper Johns. So what we'll do first is we will paint the whole background. But we will not paint it like this. We will use short strokes or small paint dabs. What does that mean? It means when you get a paint, you do a short stroke like this. Short stroke. Short stroke. Get a paint, short stroke. I also have here some paints. Some paints come directly from the tube because you may have a paint that looks like this. It comes in a tube. You can directly put it onto your palette and use it directly onto the paper, or you can also mix some colors that you like. You may notice these 3 come from the tube, and these 3 are the colors I mixed. I mixed this one using white and blue. I mixed this one, this color is peach, using white, red, and yellow. And I mixed this one using yellow, blue, and white. So I have different colors and bright colors, just like Jasper Johns using bright and bold colors. I think I'm gonna use this bright yellow. It looks like a luminous yellow. Do you like it? You may notice I did not wash my brush yet because I have with the same color, yellow, only the other color is a bit bright. And you may notice I'm not mixing the colors here. I'm just creating short strokes, short strokes, short strokes, short strokes. Now, if you want to change color, to wash your brush nicely, in this water tub, what you need to do is clean it like this and remove the excess water by doing it gently on the side like this, on the side of the tub, on the rim of the tub, and drying your brush onto the tissue. Make sure it's dry. If you do this and you get a color, the water's gonna drip. And oh no, what will happen to your artwork? It will be ruined. So make sure you have this tissue to dry your brush whenever you want to get a new color. What color should I use? Maybe I use the mixture of orange. See? Short strokes. Short strokes. Short strokes. Short strokes. Until I am finished. I'm gonna use red. Short strokes. Short strokes. Short strokes. Now how do we wash our brush again? We dip it into the water. Wash, 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 wash. Remove the excess water. And that's right, dry it into the tissue. Try, 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 try. It's dry. Now I can get a new paint. And then I will paint everywhere here. Wow! Now I'm finished coloring the whole background. And I only used short strokes or small paint dabs. And you may notice the colors I use are bright colors. Now let's go get our letter and our blue tack. We put a blue tack at the back. Okay, this one is the one with the tape, and this one, we put the blue tack here. And make sure that your whole background is dry. Because if it's not dry, and you put this there, and then you might tear your paper. Okay, make sure your paint is dry. My paint is dry. See? By gently touching it, I know that my background is dry. Now I'm gonna stick this letter here. There. Now it's time for us to make the outlines. To make the outline, make sure your brush is dry, and then get some darker paints. The darker paints I have is the purple and blue. Maybe I can put on some purple on the side. I'm gonna hold my piece of paper and put some dabs of outlines. Use another color. Hold my piece of paper. Put some dabs of outlines. Maybe I can put on some green and put some dabs of outlines. Maybe some red. This time, I'm no longer cleaning my brush. I am directly applying the paint towards my artwork. Some red. Maybe this orange. Another dark color, purple. Blue. Some red. Press down your paper if it's going up. Maybe lastly, I'll have this favorite yellow. And you're finished. Once you're finished, clean your brush, take off the excess water, and dry on the tissue paper. And keep your brush away. Now, I can gently remove this letter. Gently remove. There. Now, we have our pop art inspired by Jasper Johns' alphabet painting. Did you enjoy creating your painting? Great! Me too! Share this art.